All right, good evening, Facebook. This is June Collier. I think I am live. It has been quite some time since I've actually went live on Facebook, but I am live and I'm here. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk very briefly about why do-it-yourself credit repair. That's just something that I want to talk about. I know there's been a lot of questions as to, why our company has moved to do-it-yourself credit repair. And we are a big believer in financial education. We're a big believer in financial literacy. We call ourselves the personal financial success company, and your finances is personal. And we believe that you should be the one that is in control of your finances. And being in control of your finances means that there is a responsibility of education and learning that you should have when it comes to your personal finances. That's just our belief. Everybody doesn't have to believe in that, but that's just our belief. And that's who we are and where we stand. And so, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to share something with you today that I saw that was pretty interesting when it came to credit repair and the credit repair industry. Credit repair can be a very it's a tricky industry, and there are definitely laws and rules that you have to follow by in order to do it right. And my econ really wanted to just minimize its liability. And so we minimized our liability by creating the best do it yourself program in the industry. And so that keeps our liability very, very low. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about what I mean when I say keeping your liability low. If you don't mind, I'm going to share my screen with you. And I wanted to share something that I came across earlier today. And let's see if I can find it here. Let's see. I think this is it. I think this is me sharing my screen. And what I want to do here is I wanted to go here to this particular page here from Investopedia. Investopedia. So that is an investment website. And I wanted to talk real quickly about the Credit Repair Organizations Act. It's called CRO. And so I'm going to read from this. It's a very short article if you don't mind me reading from this because I want you to be educated. It says, what is the Credit Repair Organizations Act? The Credit Repair Organizations Act is a federal law passed in 1996 that requires companies offering credit repair services to advertise and communicate honestly with consumers. The CROA is part of a larger set of laws called Consumer Credit Protection Act. The Credit Repair Organizations Act is meant to protect consumers from companies that charge consumers money and falsely promise to get negative but accurate items removed from their credit reports, or to dramatically improve low credit scores that are based on correct information. Let's keep going a little bit further. Breaking down Credit Repair Organizations Act. While it may be possible for a consumer to get significantly better credit score by having inaccurate negative information removed from his or her credit report, the consumer can accomplish this for free by disputing the negative item with the credit bureau. A consumer might choose to hire a credit repair organization to do much of the work for her, but the credit repair organization can't accomplish anything an informed consumer can't on her own. There are no secret tricks to fixing a bad credit score that is based on accurate reports of late payments, unpaid debts, and other financial problems. The CRA makes it illegal for companies to promise they can do things like give a consumer a fresh start with a new credit profile, and it requires companies to let consumers know they can take actions to repair their own credit. The CROA also prohibits credit repair companies from requiring large payments from consumers in advance of providing services. So it goes on and gives an example of credit repair service and why someone might, need credit repair service, if their identity was actually stolen, that might be something that they might want to have and hire an expert to do. But in general, what they were saying is that you don't need someone to do your credit repair for you. This is something that you can do yourself. And I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this Zoom here. So let's see here. I want to make sure that you understand the reason why we provide the services that we provide. And we provide those services simply because it is in your best interest as an individual to fix and repair your own credit. That's in your best interest. And we provide you with the education on how to do that. We are not gouging individuals. We provide great services for great prices, and we educate consumers on how to fix their own credit. It is as simple as 5 different parts of your credit score. And if you work on the 5 different parts of your credit score, you can improve your credit just simply by working on those 5 parts of your credit score. The other thing that's important for you to know is when you're working with other individuals, and one of the things that we talk about often, and I know that I've said this often with individuals, is I've said, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to invoke your rights as a consumer. And as a consumer, the Fair Credit Reporting Act states that you have the right to go and challenge any debts that appear negative on your credit report. And so we're going to challenge those things. And it says that if those things are inaccurate, if they are outdated, or if they're unverifiable, then they must be removed from your credit report. And so I talk about that all the time. I talk about, listen, we're just going to invoke your rights. We're going to see if we can get some of those negatives removed. And even if we don't, even if they do have the information, and we know that this is true and accurate information, we're going to move on to the other 4 parts of your credit score that help you improve your credit score, like bringing down your debt, because that's a huge portion of your credit score. And so that's what we're really all about, is we're really all about educating our consumer. And I know that there's some people out there that just says, I just want somebody to do it for me. And that's okay. That's okay. It's your money, it's your life, it's your finances. We are just looking for those groups of people who say, hey, listen, this is something that I want to do. I want to learn it on my own. I want to have the power, and I want to own the power when it comes to dealing with my personal finances. I do not want to give it off to so-called experts simply because I still haven't learned anything and I still have not empowered myself. And so I just thought that this was interesting. I wanted to share with you this article. Hopefully you can see the article. There we go. I'm back. So hopefully you saw the article and you got some good information on that. I just wanted to share that with you because I think what we do here is very unique. There's no other company out there that does what we do in the unique way that we actually do it. I think that there are millions of people that understand what it is that we do, who are interested in learning for themselves, who are interested in learning how to manage their own personal finances. And if that's you, we want you to take a look at my Econ, because we are here and we are the Personal Financial Success Company. We educate, and we help individuals learn how to control their own money. We don't outsource our money to someone else. We take care of that ourselves. So this is Joe Colley. Just wanted to give you that information here today. Be careful when people say, hey, credit repair is so difficult, because it really isn't. It really isn't. It's 5 different components. And be very careful when people tell you that credit repair is very difficult, but then they turn around and they try to get you to start learning how to trade Forex. And there's nothing wrong with trading Forex. This is not a jab at Forex. I believe that you need to learn how to trade. But if you think that trading Forex is easier than fixing and repairing your credit, you got another thing coming. So I thought that was pretty interesting to see people who, they want to trade and they want to teach people how to trade, but they are saying the same token, fixing their credit is much more difficult. So with that being said, this is Joe Collier signing out. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll chat with you guys soon. God bless, take care, and we'll see you soon.